The pattern is there. The Lord's provided the methods and the doctrine.
I've had a few experiences to watch her do that.
Tell us about it.
Rosemary has a unique ability to communicate with children. She goes to her knees. She looks at them eye to eye. She always has them sing a song. I'll never forget India having 2 little children sing, "I belong to the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints." Nothing in the house, except on the wall were a few pictures. One picture was of Joseph Smith. One picture was of the Savior. And another picture was of the temple.
The Hong Kong temple.
Hong Kong temple. And they had a 20-year plan where they could afford to go as a family to the temple.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was sweet.
That says it all, doesn't it?
It does. It's so sweet.
Yeah, it just puts it all in perspective. Where else have you traveled where you've seen the primary in full function and the children singing and participating and learning to love the way the Lord loves?
Oh, that is so choice. What a blessing to go into those primaries and see the children. I watched a little 5-year-old girl in Africa lead the singing in her primary.
Oh, cute.
She stood up and they were singing praise to the man. And she led them and concluded the song and was a part of the primary. I love to go into the homes, and that's one of the choicest parts of traveling and visiting. I met Luana in Buenos Aires, Argentina, an 11-year-old little girl who did not speak. I was told before we got to the family's home that Luana has not spoken for years due to a traumatic experience in her life. She has not uttered a word since then. And as I would look into her eyes and communicate with her, I would speak and talk to her. I could feel that she had a message and that she wanted to, but could not. Interesting enough that right before I left, Luana, her older brother, and her little brother each gave me a picture that they had drawn. Luana's picture was of the Savior in Gethsemane, kneeling. And as I looked at that picture, I still have it today on my desk at home, I thought, Luana knows.
Yeah.
It's the atonement. That is how she's going to be able to speak someday. It's only through the atonement of Jesus Christ will she be able to overcome this difficult challenge she's dealing with.
Wow.
It's the visits in the homes. Oh, I love it.
Well, and it certainly harkens back to the experiences that you both had in your homes, you know, and no matter where these children are, they've got people who love them, even though their circumstances may not be similar to ours. It doesn't matter.
The thing that impresses me too, Heidi, is how brilliantly educated in the gospel they are.
Isn't that great?
We saw a young man who, 11 years old, they had thought he was so much older, they tried to ordain him a deacon a year early. They finally found out, but he spoke the same night as Rosemary spoke. Sister Wixom spoke in a conference, and he stood and without a note, bore his witness, taught the gospel, and it was just a beautiful thing to watch.
The children are incredible.
Yeah, and you can see the Lord has wonderful people being prepared in primary to lead the church and go forward and lead their families in difficult days ahead.
It's so wonderful to hear them sing.
Oh,
I know.
Primary songs are just an education of the Spirit, and whenever you see these little children, we were down for a wedding of our son and his wife, and a whole busload of children showed up to visit, and they surrounded the temple, and they came in and they sang songs.
They were singing.
Singing about the temple and about that Spirit.